Hey, Capricorn, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your March 2022 full moon reading. So this full moon lands on March 18th, depending on your location. So today we'll dive into the collective energy of Capricorn and take a look at what you'll be celebrating. We'll take a look at your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths. We'll get messages from your spirit guides along with how you have grown. And lastly, we'll take a look at action steps that you can take to continue on your journey. All right. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates, Capricorn, and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading or entering into that free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so just a little bit about this full moon coming up in Libra here on the 18th. This moon is really powerful, Capricorn, because it's about your passions being reignited. It's about standing in your light because your beautiful gifts and your beautiful talents, the world needs more of. So a lot of people on a collective level are really stepping into the spotlight, so to speak. But specifically for you, Capricorn, this is about you taking bold action. It's about stepping outside of your comfort zone. So it's very interesting because the energy that we have showing up here that you currently are in. Now, this full moon reading can be good for the entire month of March. It can be present 2 weeks prior, 2 to 4 weeks out after March 18th as well. But we have a gradual shift taking place in your energy here. So because this is the card of fall time or the leaves falling, I do feel like there is a shift that is taking place now that will come to fruition around fall time for you. You're going to see that things are completely night and day difference between now and fall. There's also something that may come up again in the month of March that may show up again in September, October for you to review. We do have some sort of an abrupt ending showing up for you. And it makes sense because I feel like you're stepping outside of your comfort zone here. And that can be scary. Now, this ending could be an ending in a way of thinking. It could be an ending of old beliefs. Maybe it's a habit or an addiction or a pattern that just isn't serving you. This could be a job or a relationship where you're stepping outside of your comfort zone and taking a bold stance for what it is that you believe in. And that's kind of that energy that I'm getting for you from this abrupt ending here, Capricorn. Next, we have Pine Cone. This is about a spiritual realization. You're having an aha moment. They're giving me Hierophant mixed with Ace of Swords energy. And I have to see if it came up here. Nope, not yet. But I feel like you're having a breakthrough. You're having an aha moment that is really allowing you to have some sort of an ending that is going to open the door to a new beginning that you've wanted for quite some time here. Now, it may have to do with a relationship because you have the Lovers, you have the Four of Cups, and you have the Six of Wands. So a new opportunity coming your way. Now, the Lovers card is about a very important partnership in your life. Now, this could be the partnership that you have with a romantic partner. It could be a close friend. It could be a mom, a dad, a child, a partner at work, or it could be about your partnership with the universe here and moving towards something that you have a lot of emotions for, a lot of feeling, a lot of heart energy here with that heart chakra illuminating. The Lovers card is about you making a choice to do what is right for you, following your heart and following your true path. We have the Four of Cups. So some of you may have felt like you are missing out or you've missed out on opportunities in the past. But the good news is those opportunities weren't meant for you. I always like to say rejection is God's protection. So yeah, there were situations that weren't aligned with your energy, even though you thought they were. Capricorn, this is about new opportunities opening the door for you for success. You have the Six of Wands, which is one of my favorite cards. And the Six of Wands is the card of accomplishment. It's the card of being raised up. It's about victory, a successful conclusion following a time that may have been challenging for you here. So there is a sense of accomplishment where other people are raising you up at this time, whether you are Maybe you're in the spotlight. You could be a social media influencer. You may be putting yourself out there for new jobs showing up here. This could be success after accomplishing a goal that was difficult for you here. So let's dive into your reading a little bit more and see what it is that you will be celebrating. We see where your energy is at here. We see the shift. We see the ending. We do see spiritual realization, but let's see what you're celebrating. Oh, I love this. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So some of you, this could be a second chance or a reunion, possibly with somebody from the past. It doesn't have to be. It could be about you healing some inner childhood wounding, because the Six of Cups can be the card of nostalgia. It can be about second chances or a return from the past here. For some of you, this is heading towards a career that maybe you've wanted to do since you were a child, because it brought a lot of happiness, joy, excitement, and you were able to stand in your light. This is something you've wanted to do for quite some time. And the Six of Cups says that you are celebrating the memories, the sweetness of it all here. So I like this. This is also about a lighthearted energy, a little bit of a playfulness coming in for you this month. With the Seven of Pentacles showing up, this is saying your hard work, your dedication and effort is paying off, because you've been putting a lot of time, effort, and energy into a specific area of your life here, Capricorn, and it may be more than one. You've been through a lot. They're showing me moves. Some of you may have had 2 moves recently, or you may have had 2 moves in the last 5 years. Some of you may have switched jobs. Some of you may have been through 2 relationships or 2 renewal periods where you've tried, and maybe there was a separation. You've tried separation. But whatever that is here, you're ready to open your heart up and see things from a different point of view. Now, the Ace of Cups showing up is beautiful because it talks about a brand new opportunity of emotional satisfaction. Now, whatever in your life this is, it doesn't have to just be love. It can be anything that is emotionally satisfying to you. Maybe you are enjoying a new workout routine and it's emotionally fulfilling and satisfying, because not only are you seeing your physical appearance changing, but your internal health is changing for the better as well. For others of you, this is a new relationship or a new energy to an old relationship. For some of you, this is about you taking that bold, ambitious move forward to get rid of something that didn't serve you. Again, a belief, a habit, a pattern, an addiction, a person, whatever this is, you're ready to start new here. And the Ace of Cups says, here is your cup being handed to you. The time is now, especially around this full moon on the 18th. They're showing me the 22nd could be very powerful for some of you as well. All right, let's take a look here and see what your untapped spiritual gifts are, Capricorn, and your greatest strengths. What are your untapped gifts and your greatest strengths? They want one more here. Thank you. All right, so we have untapped and we have greatest strengths. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. We have the 10 of Swords followed by the 2 of Swords. So this is untapped. This is about graceful endings. And I don't know why Spirit is telling me graceful, because the 10 of Swords can be nothing but a painful ending, right? But they're replacing the painful ending, which is typically what the 10 of Swords is, and they're saying it's a graceful ending. So I feel that this abrupt ending isn't as potent as the energy of a painful ending as it is more graceful. So there's something here that you're willingly releasing is what I'm sensing. Instead of it being out of your control, I feel like it is your control and you are making the decision, because the next card up here we have is the 2 of Swords. And as you can see, she's trying to fight off what's in her way, but she can't necessarily do so because she has the blindfold over her eyes. So there may be a situation that you're not quite sure how to free yourself from, or you feel like you're not quite sure. And that's why Spirit is coming in, giving you this graceful ending that you wanted, even though it can be a challenge, even though it can be difficult. But I feel like this is untapped for you because you're still learning in this lifetime. One of your key purposes, key themes may be about letting go. It may be about endings, and it may be about you making the choices that are necessary for you, even if they're uncomfortable, even if you have to step outside of your comfort zone here, Capricorn. Really wonderful. I like this because I believe in you and I know that you can overcome any challenges because your soul came here at this specific time in history to grow, to advance, and to help heal what needs to be healed here in this world. And that's why you're putting your power and your light and your gifts out into the universe to be utilized. You didn't come here to sit on the bleachers. You didn't come here to hide under the bleachers. You came here to get out on that ball field and play. So let's take a look and see what your greatest strengths are. Oh, wow. We have the Judgment card and the Four of Wands. Beautiful. So the Judgment card, you can see here that there's a bunch of coffins and they are opening up. It's a resurrection. It's Judgment Day. It's time to be born again, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, the caterpillar that turns into a beautiful butterfly. This is about you rising above and given a second chance at life here. Some of you may have had a close call, maybe with health. Maybe this could have been an accident in the past where life offered a second chance here to you. Now, this could even be a second chance doing something completely new in a relationship or in a career than you even could have thought possible here. But you have new opportunities coming in. This is your greatest strength, is to change your life path and to reflect on the past and make the decisions that are in your highest good. You have the Four of Wands showing up. This is a card of 1111. It's the card of soulmate, twin flame. It can be about celebrations, milestones, vacations, weddings, graduations. It can be the halfway to marriage card. Maybe you are buying a home or a land, or you're feeling quite stable in a relationship in your life. The Four of Wands, I really like the energy of this card because you can see that there is a portal or a mirror that is being opened at this time. And that's what this Judgment card is all about. It's saying that you're walking through this new portal and life is giving you a second chance to do it differently this time around. Will you be brave enough to step outside of your comfort zone, Capricorn? This is powerful energy here. I feel like you will be brave enough because you're celebrating and other people are looking at you as well saying, wow, you've done it. Very interesting energy. I love this card for this reason. Let me tell you why. The Six of Wands has always been my favorite card, one of them in tarot, ever since the very beginning. Because it says that you can get through anything. You can get through the Five of Wands, the competition, the obstacles, the challenge, the rivalry, and you can work your way to accomplishment here, success, victory, conclusion here. You're being raised up, not only by other people, but you've raised yourself up because you've grown through the challenges here. But in this specific card, you can see that it's like the devil is in this ball wrapped up in the middle. So the first impression I got intuitively from this card was the Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy lands the house on the Wicked Witch, right? And all the munchkins come out and Glinda the Good Witch, and everybody comes out and they're thanking her and they're praising her for, killing off the bad. So what this is really telling me, especially in this card, is you're getting rid of something that was maybe toxic in your life, something, Capricorn, that just didn't serve you. And other people knew that it didn't serve you either. And they knew that it wasn't right for you. And it could have been a person, it could have been a habit, an addiction, a pattern, a job. And now you're being freed from it here. So I really like this showing up for you in your energy. Let's take a look and see what your guides have. What does Spirit have for you? What are your spirit guides? What is the divine? Let's take a look. We have find your center. And oh boy, are you ever. You're definitely finding that center. Let's take a look here. What else do we have here for Capricorn? They're giving me the name Christopher. Christopher, if that is your name, or if you are, maybe you're in a place that has Christopher ties in it, please take it as it resonates. I'm not sure how it does resonate with you, but Spirit is bringing that through. So Christopher. We have find your center. So this is what your guides want you to do at this time and focus on. Your outside world, Capricorn, is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you. So at this time, when the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? This is about grounding that energy, finding your center, finding your balance, maybe doing some meditation, taking a little bit of time out, Maybe this is about reading a book, taking a nap, taking a bath, doing whatever you need to do to ground your energy and stay in the moment instead of letting your thoughts carry you away. And that may be why this energy of the head is in the ball here. Maybe you're controlling your own thoughts here, your anxieties, limiting beliefs and fears, and you're putting them in a ball and you're casting them away. Next, you have ground yourself, which is kind of that same energy here of the finding your center. So it says being distracted, unfocused and tired, irritated and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered. Yes, and that is your card here. Find your center and have spirit help you ground yourself and reconnect to the divine and your own higher self here, Capricorn. So spirit wants to help you, wants to ground you and bring stability to your life. And it may seem unstable because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, but know that this instability won't last forever. You have the Four of Wands. What may feel unstable at this moment is actually the catalyst to bring in more stability to your life. And I know that sounds a little counterintuitive for you, Capricorn, but this is actually setting the stage here. Whatever this ending is bringing a beautiful new beginning in for you. We have hello from heaven. For those of you that have some loved ones on the other side, they are speaking out to you. It says your loved ones in spirit world want to connect with you as much as they want you to connect with them. They know that you've been thinking of them and they're sending you signs and symbols to show how much they love you, to prove they are with you at this time. Whether this is a little brother, a little sister, older sister, a parent figure, a grandparent, a spouse, a significant other, whoever this person is for you, you may be receiving signs through your dreams. Maybe they're visiting you through your dreams, Capricorn. This can be maybe books or quotes or old pictures. They're actually showing me, on social media, if you have like Facebook memories showing up, some of you may have just had a memory flash that was a loved one who has crossed over. So you're receiving these messages from loved ones that have crossed over to let you know that you're not alone and that there's beautiful things coming into your life here. Next, we have study. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean it's the traditional form of studying, going back to school. Some of you certainly can be taking an online course, going back to learn something new. But it says spirit has its own way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. They're actually really illuminating that judgment card at this time. Where's the judgment card here? And it's kind of the same colors as well a little bit here. But what this is saying is, again, they're really illuminating the sentence. It says, learning old things in a new way. So this is that judgment energy, a second chance to do something differently this time around. So I feel a lot of powerful messages coming through from your guides this month that are helping you bring in stability, helping you ground your energy, but also bringing in a lot of exciting energy with this spiritual realization. And that's what this study, I feel, is all about as well. Spiritual aha moments that are going to set you free. And you will be successful in the long run as well. Now let's take a look and see how you have grown during this moon cycle. And let's see what action steps that you need to take to continue on your journey. Let's take a look and just pull the cards and then we'll go over here, Capricorn. Thank you. All right, how have you grown? We have the Hermit, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. So you've gained a lot of wisdom here with the Hermit. You may have had to do something alone. You may have had, maybe you've been in some sort of a solo energy for some time now, but the Hermit energy is all about solitude. A temporary time out to gain the wisdom and do some soul searching to figure out which direction you wanted to go in your life. Maybe you've needed to do some massive healing. Maybe you've had to forgive yourself or forgive others here. But the Hermit energy is definitely about you stepping back into your power, but you needed a little bit of a timeout or a rest. So in order for you to continue growing on this cycle here and keep this momentum going, go check in with yourself. Give yourself moments of silence. Give yourself moments of peace and solitude for you to regain your momentum, to ground your energy here. Next, we have the Queen of Cups. This is about emotional evolvement here. Your soul is evolving. You're recognizing in the moment that you deserve love and that you are love. You may be focusing on your self-love at this time as well, Capricorn. And I really love this because this is somebody who's very empathic and empathetic and listens to others, is very caring, not only caring for the loved ones, the strangers. This is the kind of energy that you'd give the shirt off your back to a stranger in need here. You'd give your last cookie to the homeless guy on the corner. This is about you doing things for other people, but it's very important for you to nurture and take care of yourself. So that's what this is saying here. Don't pour out of an empty cup. You can see that she's emptying her cup here. So take care of yourself first and foremost. And lastly here, in the area of how you've grown, 8 of Pentacles, you're mastering something here. You may be working on your craft. It could be a hobby, a goal, a career. They're showing me somebody snapping photographs. So whether you are a photographer or maybe you are a scrapbooker, maybe you're making a vision board, but it's something with photography or pictures as well. You may be putting time, energy, and effort into. But 8 of Pentacles is about you learning something new. It is that study card that came out here for you again. So both of these, continue studying, learning things in new ways and learning an old way to do something new in it that maybe have showed up here in the past for you. Let's take a look and see what steps that you can take, Capricorn, to keep growing. Oh, I love this. Oh my goodness. We have the Fool, new beginnings. We have the Chariot, triumphant success. And we have the 5 of Wands, which talks about you pushing yourself to be a better version of who you were yesterday, constantly being in competition with yourself. I love this card because Spirit's giving me the quote, when you compete with others, you become bitter. But when you compete with yourself, you become better. And you can see here in this imagery with the 5 of Wands, it looks like everybody is competing with each other, throwing out their daggers at the next person. But I feel like this is about you stepping away from that noise, stepping away from that competition and that rivalry. And you're saying, you know what? The only person I want to compete with is myself. I want to be better than I was yesterday. I want to be a better version of myself. And that's what people are recognizing here. That's what they're accomplishing you and giving you praise for, is because you are better than you were in the past here. And there's some quick energy coming in. Keep moving forward. You can see here that these dragons are leading the way in this Chariot here, and there's no stopping. These dragons are not going to let anything get in the way of his journey. And his journey is about moving forward in triumphant success here. And you have a brand new journey coming in for you. Because with this ending, Capricorn, whatever this abrupt ending is bringing in a new beginning. And the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith, taking a chance, having this fresh start. You may not know where you land. You may not know where you're going. But you do know that it's better than where you've been. Capricorn, powerful, powerful vibes here. I love this. Let's take a look and see what the angels have for you, Capricorn, regarding action steps that you can take to continue on your soul's journey. Continue growing and continue with the outcome here. What do we have here from the angels on how Capricorn can continue growing? All right, Capricorn, your action steps. We have be willing to forgive. Be willing to forgive. This is a powerful energy I feel like has come up for quite a few different signs. It could have been, I feel like maybe even Sagittarius, if you are dealing with a Sag or have Sag in your chart, Capricorn. It says, ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. I think I mentioned that in the very beginning. There's going to be more peace showing up for you. Yes, there's something that was that's shifting. Even though we don't have the Tower in your reading per se, we do have some sort of an ending that is going to offer you freedom here. And I feel like this is willing to either forgive yourself or forgiving past people, or forgiving situations that just didn't serve you, but knowing that you've taken the lessons from negative things in the past. Next, we have indigo. And for those of you that are not familiar with an indigo child or an indigo adult, this person is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. So you may benefit from Googling what is an indigo person here, and you may discover the same traits that are within you as well as another person you may be dealing with. And last but not least, from the angels, we have crown chakra, which does not surprise me here for you, Capricorn, because you are getting a lot of insightful messages. It says, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. Yeah, that's what this ending is all about. You're having a spiritual awakening, a spiritual realization here. Whatever this ending is for you is quite powerful, and it's going to be the catalyst that pushes you forward into your soul purpose. That's what that Judgment card is all about. This is about your calling, your purpose. And this is about spirit nudging you and guiding you forward to step into that, step outside of your comfort zone and step into your power, which is really, really life-altering, life-changing here. So beautiful energy. Let's take a look and see what your soul wants you to really pay attention to at this time, what your soul wants you to question or even recognize. What do we have here for Capricorn? All right. Some of you, this is health, body, mind, and soul. It says, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? And what will it take for me to feel well? If my body could talk, it would say blank. Today's soul action. Capricorn, feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new, exciting goals to take your health to the next level. Okay, this is very deep. For some of you, not all of you, some of you may have had eating issues in the past, whether this is something that you may be putting to rest, is some sort of relationship that you've had with food that hasn't always been positive. You may be getting past that. Again, it's only for some of you. For others of you, maybe you're cutting out alcohol, you're cutting out tobacco, maybe sugars, caffeine. Maybe you're working out more. Maybe you're meditating more for your mental health. This is about you taking time to focus on yourself. This is that self-love energy with that Queen of Cups that showed up earlier. Remember, this is how you can continue growing on your soul's journey, is to take a look inward and focus on what your body is saying at this time. One of my favorite books that I love to recommend to you, Capricorn, is You Can Heal Your Life, Louise Hay. And that book has everything you can think of regarding physical manifestations and the emotional reason behind it as well, from anything from rashes to acne to cancer to everything you can possibly think of, to bruises, including all of the regions and bones and muscles in your back as well, for those of you that have back pain. And again, please do seek medical professional guidance, but that book will really help illuminate and open up some doors for you regarding health. Okay, so if that is something, and it even has addictions in there and things of that nature that can help you with this spiritual realization, if health goals is one of your focuses. All right, Capricorn, powerful energy here. You have an abrupt ending coming in that's going to alter and shift your life in a positive way here. I feel like you are having new love. There's a new emotional connection here showing up for you, or at least going towards something that you love, even if that's self-love at this time. It's powerful energy. So if this message resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, Capricorn, and I am sending you a lot of love and light. Till next time.